Sheriff's Office mourns the death of one of its deputies after a fleeing suspect crashed into his vehicle. 44-year-old Nicholas Pepper was a detective sergeant who was with the Lafourche Parish Sheriff's Office since 2007. Police say it happened in Thibodaux just before 4 this morning on Louisiana Highway 1 near Kleinpeter Road. He was called to assist with a pursuit when the suspect refused to comply with a traffic stop. The suspect briefly stopped and spoke with officers before he accelerated into Pepper's vehicle. He was taken to a hospital where he later died from his injuries.